Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. McCutchen and Arenado lead their teams, and it's coming up next. Garrett Cole is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's having a real consistent year. He's got an ERA under 3. Anytime you're doing something like that, you're doing just fine.
DJ LeMahieu strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Eric, we look at this Pirate ball club as they enter play here tonight. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
And the silver lining to that is that they do have their ace going here tonight. He's what folks used to call the stopper, the guy you turn to when you needed to break a losing streak. So it's all on his shoulders here tonight.
And another foul ball. Cole into the windup. 0-2 pitch on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Polanco is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, we all know this team can score runs in bunches, and they've done it all season long. They lead the league in runs scored, and hey, we all know that is the name of the game. So they're giving their staff what they need to get wins. Just keep it up. Score.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ballgame.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You'll see where this is on show track. This is a curveball, and it's up right in the hitter's line of sight. Much easier to react to, and he just swats it into center field.
Carlos Gonzalez will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Boy, just an amazing season he's had so far, and he's in the top 5 in average. Maybe he can get enough hits to push himself into that #1 spot.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Marte is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch Starling Marte out there in left field in this one. He won the 2015 Gold Glove Award. Very athletic. You couple him with some of the other outfielders in this ball game, man, oh man, does not look like there are going to be any hits out there.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And you know, he's a guy that's definitely going to attack you with the fastball. He's got a good one, so why not?
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes the 0-2 pitch to short. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rockies strand one, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Jordan Lyles, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, if we take a look here, left-handed hitters are hitting less than 250 against him. He's really been able to dominate them.
Getting ready now is Starling Marte to lead things off in the home half of inning number 1.
Starling Marte.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Man, he can flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Nobody out, runner on first. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Steve, how do they go about ending this losing streak they're in the midst of?
Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is keep the ball on the ground, focus on hitting line drives, and play small ball.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there, or he'll take advantage.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Well, guys, the book on Rusty is that he can sometimes have a tall strike zone. Pretty consistent, though.
1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Marte off for second. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And he is in there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now that we have a chance, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this defense is rock solid up the middle. They've got a Gold Glover at second base who is athletic, agile, and has range second to none.
Jung Ho Gong will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. In there, strike 1.
And all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Ready on 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Ben Paulson will stand in, 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game.
Well, yesterday he just kept things rolling. He's had 8 RBIs in his last 10 games. I got to take that.
Cole has his target. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And this is what you like to see, especially coming off of a loss in his last start. These first couple innings, he's coming right after guys.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
In is Gerardo Parra.
The left fielder, number 8.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. The numbers, 282 to start play, 7 homers, and 29 driven in. This is pulled into right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right.
Batting 7,
Well, this ball's hit pretty well, but this is a nice play out there to play the carom off the wall and then get the ball in quickly, and that's going to hold his man to just a single. That's a nice play.
Jose Reyes will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Two and 0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
A runner at first with no outs here. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Harrison to second for 1. On to first, a double play.
I think this one falls into the category of tailor-made. Here you go. 1, 2 hops to second, the feed to the bag, and a 4-6-3 double play. That's as easy as it comes.
Dustin Garneau readies for his first swings in this one. And boy, check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of pop at the plate right now. First pitch on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Boy, tough slider right there. Had him leaning back. I don't think he could have done anything with that pitch, even if he did swing at it.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here in the last 2 pitches.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rockies are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Colorado. Francisco Cervelli will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Right there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hot shot to third. Gloved by Arenado. A quick out number 1.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
John Jaso will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike two.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider, and he starts it out over the middle of the plate. Now, the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Josh Harrison stands in, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 6 home runs and 32 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Gonzalez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Jordan Lyles set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you, because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Cole gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Grounded to short. Furillo is right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher. And he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
DJ LeMahieu will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
You know, if there's any consolation, though, he saw a lot of pitches. So it's a good at-bat. Not the result he wanted, but a good at-bat.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes strike 2. Push to the right side, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they're up 1-0. Lee Furillo will dig in now, and he, like many others, was held hitless in the shutout yesterday afternoon.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
Bounce to first. Paulson gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting 9th, pitcher Garrett Cole.
Stepping in, Garrett Cole, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
On the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
And you know, that's what they needed. It's just a one-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
Starling Marte steps in now. Hit hard on the ground to second, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Gregory Polanco steps in with one in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And a ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
He just might be up there taking pitches, waiting for that base runner to go, but he's not going to be able to take anymore.
He's running towards second. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Paulson is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
He might have had that one stolen that time, but he winds up popping this one up, so runner has to go back to first.
Striding into the box, Andrew McCutchen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Here's the 2-0. Line toward the gap in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. So now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
Sometimes just the threat of a steal is good enough. He's worried so much about that runner on first that he falls behind in the count. And then he's got to come in with something, and it results in a line drive single.
Standing in now, Jung Ho Gong, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball one. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this one is off the catcher's glove, and that might be a run. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second.
And this will go down as a wild pitch, but the silver lining is at least they did prevent the runner at third from scoring. The upshot, though, is that the runner on first was able to move into scoring position now with 2 outs.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. 3-2 now. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready now with the payoff pitch. On the ground to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Carlos Gonzalez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Cole's ready. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to right center field. McCutchen going back. Gone! A solo shot here for Carlos Gonzalez. Number 35 now on the season. And the Rockies have now taken a 2-1 lead.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is McCutchen, and that's the first out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Ben Paulson digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now, down 0-2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears it. He thinks he's right on it at the plate, and look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone, and that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
In is Gerardo Parra. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. McCutchen moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Rockies get 1 on the solo blast from Carlos Gonzalez. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-1 Colorado. Francisco Cervelli is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the 1st out of the inning. A reminder, we'll have Game 2 of the series here on the show in HD with coverage coming your way tomorrow afternoon as you get a look there at the scheduled starters we'll have in store. Now to the plate, John Jaso. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Sean.
And you can see what they're trying to do on show track. In, and in. Well, he finally gets him to pop something up here.
Josh Harrison stands in. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They still trail it here 2-1. Jose Reyes heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Shortstop, Jose Reyes.
First delivery to him on the way. Drilled on the ground to short. Furillo has it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for Colorado, catcher.
And as we take a look at his pitch count so far, sometimes numbers can be misleading. You see the 38 strikes there, but a lot of those have been on pitches out of the zone that he's gotten guys to swing at.
Dustin Garneau is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Boy, that was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
And that's in there for a strike.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced, and we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
On the ground to the left side. Taken in by Gung. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, pitcher, Jordan Lyles.
Jordan Lyles stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Cole has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They lead it 2-1. Lee Ferrillo will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Lyles gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And we're going to check out that sequence right here on Show Track. The first 3 pitches all going to be down in the strike zone. So you've got the guy thinking he's going to see something else down around the knees. But that's when they change things up and change the eye level of the hitter, and they get that last pitch by him right at the letters.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cole. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
To 2-2 now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Starling Marte is on deck. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. So back-to-back strikeouts for him here to start the inning. And we'll give you a look at the Rockies team leaders in that category, as his total is currently 4th best on the ball club.
Well, he gets his strikeouts like he did right there, but doesn't fully rely on them to get guys out. He'll pitch to contact, hoping to get outs on ground balls and fly balls.
Hit in the air out to right. Gonzalez giving chase. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Our score remains 2-1. DJ LeMahieu makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Hard liner to center field, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, it wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 325 sign down the line. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The right fielder,
And this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his second hit of the ball game, and this one goes for extra bases. And you can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Art Mejia is going to have his work cut out for him here.
Number 53, Art Mejia.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And here's where the Rockies need to cash in with that one key hit they've been missing.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Hit hard toward first, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
It's pretty clear they weren't pitching around him there. Even though he's a big-time run producer, they came right at him, and he couldn't drive either one of those guys in.
Nolan Arenado will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Ben Paulson will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Hit hard on the ground towards second. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Gregory Polanco will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Andrew McCutchen will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Lyles is ready. Here comes the first pitch. Low for ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as we check out the Bucks leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits in 3rd place on the ball club in that department.
Well, he hasn't exactly been tearing the league apart, but he's making enough noise with the bat to be respected. Clearly, he's a large piece of this offense.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th.
Nope.
1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Here it comes, 2-0. Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now.
Yeah, that slider's been real good to him all night long. No reason not to ride that as much as he can.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Runners off for second. Hit hard up the middle. LeMahieu's got it, and he's safe. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
So stepping in, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. 2 out here and a runner at second. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Still 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fly ball heading for the alley. On the move is Gonzalez. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-2 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, he gives this ball a pretty good ride. No shot to get this one, as it's going to wind up hitting on the track and one hop in the wall out there. He's going to wind up pulling into second with an RBI double.
Here's John Jaso now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. A good job there to pick up his 16th double of the year. Both teams with 6 hits so far. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selected now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back here in Pittsburgh, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Mark Fellows is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Mark Fellows.
Gerardo Parra will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Shot towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Wow, and I think a sigh of relief is in order out there on the mound after that one. That's the potential go-ahead run if he can get aboard. Instead, it's just a loud line out.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
Into the box now, Dustin Garneau, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Oh and 1, here it comes. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hot shot toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Well, here's one of the few things that hasn't gone his way during this recent hot streak of his. He's been tearing the cover off the ball for the last week or two, and he does it again right here, but this time he's going to come up empty.
Gregor Blanco will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 14, Gregor Blanco.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Here comes the 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Two tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he is out at third base, trying to move up as a possible go-ahead run, and the inning is over. One left for Colorado. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. David Hale will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh.
David Hale.
Josh Harrison will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting.
That's a nice backhanded play there at second. You'd like to be able to get in front of this ball if you can, but here he does a nice job of looking it into the glove, and then he makes the throw to first for the out.
In now, Lee Furillo. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. The 0-1 delivery. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
I really couldn't ask for much more out of a seventh inning guy. He's come in throwing a bunch of strikes, and he's got 2 quick outs to show for it here with the score still tied.
Juan Uribe will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Juan Uribe.
And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Now the 0-1. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Some guys with 2 strikes, they become dead right field hitters. You can see here, he lets the ball get in on him a little bit, doesn't try to do too much with this thing, then just rides it right into right field. That's well done right there.
Here's Starling Marte. And this is hit hard up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. Score remains 2-2. Tony Watson will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Tony Watson.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch, and he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Charlie Blackmon will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Marte is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Carlos Gonzalez gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right. Polanco is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Gregory Polanco will start out the inning here for the Pirates, to be followed by Andrew McCutchen waiting on deck.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Scorched to third. Arenado has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Two runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. McCutchen moves well on his way to second now. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Now batting, third
Well,
baseman.
these fans have been waiting a long time to get in this ball game, and this might be the swing that lights them up. Now they're going to need to find a way to get him in.
Jung Ho Gong will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, another extra base hit to add to the total. Now 19 on the year. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Ball 1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. 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 2-2 Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Parra will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Francisco Cervelli digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight this late.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. The run scores from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Now batting.
That's a big base hit for him right there. That drives in the go-ahead run. He's fired up down there at first, and I'm sure his dugout is even more fired up.
Here's John Jaso now. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We've played 8 full. It's the Pirates 3 and the Rockies 2. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Pittsburgh, PA. 9th inning about to start in this one. Mark Melanson is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 35, Mark Melanson.
Striding in to start the 9th, Nolan Arenado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Here's a drive out to left center field. Heading for second is Arenado. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Every time he comes to the plate, the pressure gets bigger and bigger. He waited until the 9th inning, but got it done.
Ben Paulson will get a chance now following the leadoff double.
And being a left-handed hitter, he'll at least have a chance to pull one on the ground. Get that tying run over to third base with just 1 out.
Melanson's ready. Here it comes. First pitch is a cutter looked at 0-1.
And this is a big spot here in this ball game. You've got to be able to move that guy up 90 feet. It's a must in this situation.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
You don't think there's a little adrenaline flowing out there right now?
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Fought off at the plate, and will do it again. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Polanco to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall.
That's just the safe decision right there by the third base coach. He got nobody out and no sense getting a man thrown out in the top of the ninth inning. But now they're all set up with the tying run at third base, the go-ahead run at second, and any number of ways to get these guys in.
In is Gerardo Parra. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen on the move. One down. And with one out, he won't risk it, and the tying run is forced to hold on at third base.
Wow. This has to be some miscommunication or some kind of cross signals, because I don't get this at all. And that ball is more than deep enough to score the runner from third, but he doesn't want to risk it. I mean, he could have crawled on all fours and still made it home.
Jose Reyes comes to the plate looking for a pitch to hit. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are in scoring position with only one away.
And you can't pitch to him right here, can you? You got to throw 4 wide ones here, put them on, and maybe get that game-ending double play.
And there's ball 4, so the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
The catcher, number 13, Dustin Garneau.
Dustin Garneau will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Andres Blanco will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 4, Andres Blanco.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. McCutchen going back, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And they will get to force, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, you know that run in the bottom of the 8th turned out to be the difference maker, because they're able to hold on here and get this win in a squeaker.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And, guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Andrew McCutchen. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 3-2. Good night from Pittsburgh.